I'm all alone now, but John has a special little something. So I know that the shirt joke's getting old. I get it.
I don't think it's getting old.
You don't think? Well, we did this last year.
We did.
But yesterday,
took a long break over the winter.
And then yesterday, Mindy received the shirt in the mail, so it's still out there.
It's out
Hers
there.
was brand new.
But it didn't cost $5.
No, hers was marked 17. This one was 5, and yours was 7, you said.
And you know, I was at the Boscovs this week.
Yeah.
And they had this brand of shirt.
Chaps.
Right in front, a big display of them. That's not because of us.
Right.
But they were like $19.99.
Well, be serious. Do you wear that shirt a lot? Like when you're going out with your wife, or is it more of a joke shirt?
I think I'd wear it some this summer. We got it towards the end of last summer.
To me, it's right in between a bad dad shirt and a pretty cool summer shirt.
Yes.
It's like right in the middle of those two.
I wore it one time and the kids didn't make fun of me. Like we were going somewhere.
He manages to sneak by bad dad shirt.
And the kids would definitely mock me if it was bad.
It's close to a bad dad shirt, but it's just a little bit better. So it's interesting. All right.
Yeah.
So you can wear it this weekend. Get ready. Sunrise and sunset. I want to show you sunset times because it's important on a day like today. You know, if it's cloudy in December, it's dark at 4:30, 5 o'clock. But if it starts getting sunny at 3, 4, 5, you still have 6, 7, 8, almost 3, 4 more hours.
And a Friday evening?
Yeah. So even though it'll take a while, we're going to get that sun today, and it'll make it feel good. But it's in the 40s now, and high temperatures today. Somewhere where you're standing, John, some of those places, if the sun doesn't come out, Wayne County, Susquehanna County, it may stay in the 50s again. But where the sun comes out, now low to mid 70s here. It's already happening.
So if you're in Honesdale, you should just take a drive to Danville today.
What the heck?
Just get in the car.
What the heck? All because of that. Big upper level low. And just to remind everyone, if you're not a weather geek like me, or even John, upper level lows, we often show the jet stream. What happens if the jet stream, which, you know, flows west to east, what if it gets tangled up and it spins on itself? You get this. There's nothing to move it because it is the thing that moves things.
And we don't like upper level lows.
No, we just have to wait for it to wind down and propagate eastward on its own. And that's what's slowly happening now. But there it is, the bullseye, kind of over Jersey.
And when it's bringing in that air this direction,
But look at how the clouds are breaking in our western counties. So that's why we think it'll get a little warmer there first. If you're just watching now, it feels like November in Susquehanna, Lackawanna, Wayne County.
And didn't you say before, like some of the mist that's out there isn't even going to show up on the radar? So some places could be just seeing that annoying mist.
Yes.
We saw it on our way in this morning.
The drops are too small. They can't even reflect the radar beam. So my wipers this morning were like, boom, 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 because it was all over, but yet I'm like, stop. It was too much. So there's that clearing line, west to east.
Okay, getting there.
Berwick, Sunbury, Williamsport, Pottsville start seeing sun, and it may take a while in the eastern counties, but I think even if it starts coming out 4 or 5 o'clock, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's why it's too late to warm it up, though, up here, if it clears up this evening there.
Now, tomorrow, did this bother you, the new information, or no? Look, it does bother you.
A little bit.
It's going to be a beautiful sunny day. Oh, so nice. But late in the day, I mean, hopefully most folks are done with their stuff by 2, 3, 4. There's a weak boundary that's going to move in. It may produce a passing shower. Oh,
nothing major.
Nothing major, but if you get a 20, 30-minute shower, 5, 6 o'clock, you're like, oh.
And so if it rains here, it will then look like, if you look at the record books.
If you look at the data, it rained. This will be, remember I showed the list?
Was it 6? Would this be 6 in a row?
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, the 7th one was just a trace. I don't know if I can call that a rain, but technically. So it could be.
In the books.
Yeah.
It always rains on Saturday.
No, it doesn't. So let's talk about it. So clouds, drizzle, and then slow clearing today. We have a picture of Mindy with Elvis with our theme here. John,
I think you've got to get out the time travel.
I just stumbled upon this. I didn't see it. So I start with this picture of Elvis Presley doing his pose, crazy, the king. Gail sent this in from the Scoop. She has all these pictures of the king on the wall. Who is this woman? Is like Bridget Bardot? I don't know, but all these famous people from. But look at that picture on the top right. John, that's her.
That is Mindy.
She stands like that.
I've seen her make that facial. That's kind of the facial expression in the Payday video.
Yes.
Mindy with Elvis.
what is this, 62? I don't
She
know.
time travels.
Unbelievable. So, I don't know. But there's Gail with all these pictures of the king. And I'm going to use her. She's doing yoga and she's a bird. So, this is the wave that's going to change things for this weekend. So, all this energy is going up into Canada, but you can see this one little line here. That's what's going to cross the state tomorrow. Until then, upper level low. Look at the arms down.
Yeah.
So that's all that flow of air from the north. But tomorrow, arms up. So there's your nice south wind. That's why it's going to get up to near 70, 75. But here comes that weak front. Oh, for some reason the radar is now stuck. Shouldn't be there. Everything's moving, but watch this one more time. I'm going to show you. Just to prove to you that it's stuck and it's a computer problem. Watch the green. That's stuck. So I'll check in on that. This shouldn't be there. Ignore that. Here's our front. The green didn't move.
It didn't move.
No. So anyway, this will bring that stray shower late tomorrow. Look at the green. It's still stuck there. I'm sorry, but this is a computer flaw. That should not be there. But what we're going to do next week, get this warm front up, and all warm air is going to be moving back on in. So you're going to love it. This weekend, Saturday, how about 75 to 80? Passing shower late in the day. Same thing on Sunday. Could be a passing shower, but 80 or better is going to be nice, right?
Great.
So, slow clearing today.
Slow.
What are you doing today?
Conference championship meet in track. So that's all the schools together. So that'll be ours.
5, 6 o'clock.
That starts at 3. And then Jake has Little League at 6.
This guy is steep in fatherhood.
I'm right in the middle of it.
All right. 7, I have to cut the grass today. I'm going to try.
You do.
I got to get that done. Partly sunny, few scattered showers this weekend. But overall, this will be the warmest weekend since. John, did this amaze you?
Ready?
So I did a search back to all the weekends. There were none that were this warm, of course, in April. You go back to, then we were in March, February, blah, blah, blah. So it's going to be close. This was Saturday and Sunday back October 4th and 5th.
So our temperatures will be similar to this.
Yeah, it's almost like going to be identical, I think. But maybe it'll get a little warmer by surprise. If it gets to 80 both Saturday and Sunday, that hasn't happened since September the 13th and 14th. Whoa. And then if you want mid-80s, upper 80s, that hasn't happened since August.
Did we know then?
Oh, if someone said to you on October 4th, this will be the last time. Could you imagine that? Someone tapped you on the shoulder. This is not going to happen again until late May.
7 months, almost 8 months. Until you're going to experience a weekend like this again. So
I probably did say that in the air because remember in the fall I always say this could be the last.
You probably did.
Did. All right, so there's that upper level low. Chicken lifts it up and out of here. Oh. The warmest days next week under this ridge are going to be probably Tuesday into Wednesday.
Okay.
And then here comes our next wave. Watch what the arms do. Just drops them a little bit.
Not a lot.
No. So that's just maybe a 5, 7 degree drop in temperature, maybe 10 from Wednesday into Thursday. The latest information on Memorial Weekend next weekend is looking better than it did yesterday.
Okay.
So it still could be pretty good for Memorial Weekend next weekend. So here's it all. That's that upper level low. It leaves. There's your passing shower. Blech. But Monday, they're warm and humid at night. It's going to be in the 60s. 88. Are you loving it?
Yes.
And then here comes that wave that I just showed you, arms down. A few scattered showers, thunderstorms those 2 days, and then back to 75.
But still,
that's still
70s.
Good. Average high now is about 73.
I just think, again, we said this earlier this week, but when you told us in the beginning of May we weren't going to see this again until May 17th.
And now there it is. I nailed it.
But we were like, you're nuts.
Yes. Well, I've heard that my whole life. You're nuts.
Well, that's true.
So get that shirt, John. We're going to get Mindy out here with hers. The 3 of us now have this thing.
See, if we stand next to this with these shirts.
Come on.
It's July. It's summer.
It's all coming, baby.
We're good to go.
Get ready for it and make it a good weekend.
We'll be right back.